Hello, everybody. Welcome to the fourth virtual craft festival. This one in association with Yorkshire Grit. So thank you very much, Mr. Glynn Senior. Today I've got a piece of sycamore mounted to the lathe. We're going to put some fiery colours to this one. So we're going to head over to the lathe in just a second. But first, I want to let the host with the most and the voice of the Yorkshire Grit song do his thing and introduce himself. So over to you, sir.
Mail Petrie Studios. I'm on later on between 1 and 2. I'll catch up with all you lovely people then.
There we go. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to everybody and click that notification bell and all that good stuff, so you don't miss out on anybody's lives coming up throughout the day. It's sure to be a hell of a show. So I'm going to switch cameras and highlight myself and all that good stuff, and
Definitely
we
highlight
can
yourself.
we can get over to the lathe. So we've got a piece of sycamore, like I said, over on the lathe with the Yorkshire Grit sticker on there. See, there we go. Right, so Dow, if you want to run through the people in the chat while I put my face shield on.
I'll let you know who's loitering out there. We have Amy DeAngelis, we have Andy H, we have CDA Woodturning, we have Chris Cox, we have Chris Cute, we have Circular Keith Bywood, we have Clive Rogers, and we have Die Prout, we have Four King Owls, we have Gerald the French Woodturner, Hodgepodge, IDR, we have Joe Senior, John S, we have Justin
Hello.
UFF Shed Time, we have Lawrence, Malcolm Spinfield Turners Cleaver, Michael Schneider, Radio Face Woodworks, Rod Nye, Sid's Repurposing, The Klondike Craftsman, Wacky Woodworks, Wayne the Bigfoot Woodcraft, and Wayne the Woodturner. And Wayne is on later on.
Yes. So just in case people are actually unaware, unfortunately, Stuart Farini is feeling a bit poorly. If they haven't seen any posts, so he's unfortunately had to pull out of the festival today. So Wayne the Woodturner has kindly decided to do double duty, and Wayne is going to be taking Stuart's place. So Wayne will be starting an hour early. So yeah, you head over to Wayne's the Woodturner's channel instead of Stuart's, and yeah, Wayne will be doing 2 hours. So let's just quickly head over to the down cam. And then we can get this show on the road.
Woohoo.
There we go. Right. Let's put that sticker. Take that sticker off, and I'll put that on my smock. I've got Yorkshire Grit written on my smock anyway, but
Yorkshire Grit everywhere.
a sticker won't do it no harm. It might fall off, but it doesn't matter because I've got Yorkshire Grit written on my smock anyway.
So in the chat, so folks, if you have any questions for Jamie, please prefix your question QQ or question mark. If you really want to get his attention, simply say the Lord of Easywood Tools, hail unto you. Will you answer this question, please?
Yep.
Failing that.
Also, by the end of the festival, by the end of this live stream, I'll be giving away a Yorkshire Grit hat. It'll be up to Mr. Glynn Senior's preference whether it'll be a black or white one. So during this festival, I shall be asking a question of some sort. So we'll see. We will see. So yeah. So keep your ears out and keep your ears peeled for
keep your
any
ears
hints and tips.
Keep your ears peeled and your ears out. Good lord. Sir.
Yeah, something like that. A bit like Spock.
A bit like Spock, right?
Something like that.
So yeah. So where are we today? Okay, folks. So and we have Loads of people getting up. We have out in the chat. We have a couple of new faces, and we have the ever lovely Mr. Richard Morley is in.
Hello, Richard.
We obviously have Shop Dog in. We have the Lord of Grit himself, Glenn Senior.
Hello, Glenn.
Dave B is in.
Hello, Dave.
Elizabeth
Viglione.
That's
Vicky's cousin, that is.
Hi, Elizabeth. Pete from Press of Trees. Neil Gold. And that's it for the moment. You have 61 in this ridiculous time on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And let's not kid ourselves, it is a ridiculous time on a Saturday morning.
Isn't it just? Right, let's turn that off and move the tool rest a bit closer. Without touching the tailstock. It's amazing what happens when you put a fresh cutter on there. Okay, right, so obviously just taking it to shape still at the moment. So it was decided between Dale and myself that I should go for the platter shape and stain the top. So that's what we're going to be doing.
I refuse to accept any part in this. I think the platter was a good idea, and you said yes.
I just noticed that. I just you got to remember you can't get ribbons with carbides.
Oh, you can't get ribbons with carbides, folks. Is that? Tell me now. Is that the Easy Wood CI3 you're using? Or is that the Pro version?
No, this is not the Pro version. No, this is the CI3. But however, the Pro version does use a CI3 cutter.
Oh, the CJ's
the hollower does. I'm not sure about the Pro size tool. If I'm honest, I don't actually have them. I have the Pro size hollowers.
CJ's Hobbies is in. He's a question. Any fire today?
No, not today. Not today, unfortunately.
Well, to be honest, the probability is there'll be fire today. Later on today with Costas, who's on at between.
All my cables are getting covered up with shavings.
4 and I think Costas is on at between 4 and 5.
Yes, that's correct.
We're updating the running order as we speak to pick up the fact that young Stuart's a bit poorly, and that'll reflect the change that we're making to fill that spot.
Right,
out in the chat.
I'm gonna have to change cameras so I can whatchamacallits. That's a new term. I've just decided that whatchamacallits. I'm gonna change camera so I can whatchamacallits.
Cool. Out in the chat you have Mark the Gentleman Woodturner's popped in.
Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark. We also have Miss T's in. Miss T tells us that good morning, everyone. Still not feeling 100% after a bad reaction to my COVID jab, so not turning today. Enjoying watching you guys instead.
I hope you feel a bit better. Is that
Paula
okay?
Thompson's
that camera?
It's perfect
because it was covered in shavings a minute ago.
Paul Thompson's in.
Hello, Paul.
Clive Rogerson's in. Damo's in.
Nick Castle's in. Damo.
Matthew Gallagher's in. Benjamin's in too.
Hello, mate.
You have a wonderful 77 gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful people watching. 78. We've all got out of the bed this time on a Saturday morning. Welcome.
So this is the CI5, the #1 hollower. By far my favourite tool that Easywood Tools produce.
case anyone is interested, Easywood Yandos are doing a discount on their Easywood tools. I think it's up to 50%. So please,
big sale.
do it now. The Easywood tools are not exactly cheap, but they become a bit more cheaper when they're half price. So go and check that out if you're interested.
Yeah.
CJ Hobbies is asking, is it a negative rake?
No, this one isn't. So negative rake is good for hardwoods, resins, and segmentation.
There are 81 ever lovely people watching the chat. Watching you, I should say. My word, where did that come from?
Thank you all for joining. Much appreciated. Right, let's get on and do a little bit of sanding. I say a little bit of sanding, enough sanding. And then I'm going to using the ever lovely abrasive paste.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Do I need to sing for this?
I'm afraid you have to, yeah. It's kind of a rule now.
Sing. Folks,
it's kind of a rule now.
Do I need to sing the gritty song today?
It's kind of a rule, I think.
I've been lured into a false sense of security here. I didn't think I was going to have to sing it. So. Baza Libari is in. Sumo's project is
Baz. in. Yeah. Do you want to quickly run through the schedule of today and who's on?
Well, let's do that sort of thing. We have Jamie Page, who's this chap here. After that we have Mark the Gentleman Woodturner with the Woodgineer between 12 and 1. At 1 to 2 we have myself, Maple Tree Studios. From 2 to 3 we have Terry from TJ Turning. 4 to 5 we have that's right. 3 to I've got mixed up now. I need to go and look at the actual number in my head.
You got Heidi from Whitehall Pottery.
Well, I know who's next. I just don't remember which she's on. From 3 to 4, that's it. From 3 to 4, we've got Heidi. After Heidi, we have after Heidi we have Costas. From 4 till 5, we have Wayne the Woodturner from 5 until 7. We have Marcy from Mix Media Girl. After that, Jake Thompson, Art of Fire, Andy Burkey, Ken from Moonpie Creations. We have Size Corner, and we end the day with the ever lovely Mr. Carl Jacobson.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I actually had a quick preview last night of what Carl was making, so that should be fun.
We have Steve from SK Craftsman.
Hello, Steve. Has he come to see if I join the Funnel Club? I will not join your club, Steve, no matter how much you want me to.
No, but he might comment on that floor.
And there is no diamond belt on there either.
Benjamin says, I don't think Woodturning channels picked up many subscribers. I didn't think Woodturning channels picked up many subscribers. Just looked at Andy Phillips' YouTube. 1.14 million subs. Yes, Andy's very popular.
There's another channel called Matt Jordan as well. He's I think he's friends with Andy Phillips. He's another fantastic turner. Also in the UK.
Young Amy DeAngelis is giving you a super chat for $5 She says, thank you for all the hard work organizing this amazing festival, JP.
You're very welcome, man. Thank you very much for the super chat.
You have 85 watching on this miserable Saturday morning.
For future reference, if anyone is interested in partaking in the Crafts Festival, just shoot me a message. And obviously we want as many different crafts as possible. Doesn't matter what you do. If you're able to live stream or interested in live streaming, just shoot me a message. I'm sure we can figure out a way of doing it and getting you on.
Steve is returning to your point, Jamie. It says, "Oh, going on, Jamie. I was just going to ask when is it my next time for the diamond belt?"
It's always his time.
Are you gentlemen sharing?
Right, so that's that. That's 180. Now up to 240, and we can get some methylated spirits, or as they say in America, denatured alcohol.
Folks, if you have any questions for young James, you can, if you would prefix them with QQ, or prefix them with "Hail to the Easy Wood Tools God," and that will definitely get you noticed. Young CDA Woodtunnel says he'd be interested in the next one, JP.
Yeah. All right, Dan. No worries, mate. No worries.
Jennifer's Craft and Creations is in.
Hello, Jen.
You have 86 beautiful people watching you on this Saturday
Great
morning.
stuff. Great stuff. Welcome, 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 welcome.
It's 10:16, Jamie.
I hope you're more awake than what I am. Rightio. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's get some tissue paper and get some denatured alcohol on there. The purple denatured alcohol.
Oh my. Justin UFF Shed Time says, "Lol, 85 beautiful people plus one not so much." Yeah, right, Justin. I really shouldn't be on camera, so everyone else is beautiful.
The one not so much is doing the turning.
You have 90 people watching, young James.
Thank you very much, and welcome 90 people. Right,
Summer's Projects, Jamie, is that Tasmanian oak, mate?
No, mate, it's sycamore.
I thought it was
Let's
going
put
to
that
come
up
off
there.
because it might come off the lathe. There's a little bit of a is the edge lovely and clean on that, because it's got a kind of little wobble when you're turning.
Yeah, I haven't turned the edge right off yet, so I'm going to give it a domed shape. So.
Oh, you need to bring that closer to the camera. What we've got is a lovely white dot.
A lovely white dot.
Yeah, you can't see the logo.
Put the lid back on. Is that better?
There we go. We can see it now. Look at that.
All right. Right. Get some more.
Uh-oh. I'm being asked to sing it.
Yeah. Well, not yet. I've not put it on there yet.
Cool. Me.
Right.
Folks, this is your moment. If you
go on then, mate.
Hands that feel pity can be soft as your face with light brown Yorkshire gritty.
There we go. The only abrasive paste with a song.
Apparently,
that's a good marketing, that is, isn't it?
Apparently, young Glenn's asked. People have been expecting the words inside the tin when it turns up.
Yeah. Lyrics as well. Lyrics and all the notes so they can play it on the keyboard, guitar, all that kind of stuff.
Steady on.
You can make a band, couldn't you? The Yorkshire Grits.
Amy's asking for an encore. There may well be one later, Amy. I feel.
Maybe. Actually, have you come up with a words for a microphone song yet? Because I could always use that as well.
No. The microphone. No. You have 96 people watching.
Hello, ever lovely 96 people.
CD Woodton says, sounds a bit rough, JP.
That's because grit's got to break down. Once
Oliver
the grit's broken down,
how hard do you press when you turn?
Not very hard. You just let the grit break down. You just press as I don't know. You just press as you don't really push that hard, to be honest. You just let the grit break down and do it work. Let it do it. A little bit. It's not my words here. Let it do it. Sing, basically.
CDA is now qualifying. He didn't mean you. He meant the grit.
All right.
Wayne, the Bigfoot Woodtunner, says, Auntie Val says, is there a version of that song that is in tune? For Auntie Val, no. But for everyone else, maybe if someone else likes
There
it.
you go. Nice, Johnny. That's straight off the grit. We're going to take it one step further. Just for Wayne Big Feeties and Auntie Val, we're going to use some of Wayne Big Feeties' homemade mixture of food safe wax. So let's put that out
there. William Rose Creates is in the chat, and so is Mark Pritchard.
That's a blend of mineral oil and beeswax.
Down a bit, down a bit. Do it again, do it again, down a bit.
Oh, sorry.
Just a lad.
Is it?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah.
Cool. This is Feeties Toe Wax. Food safe.
Food safe.
There is no Bigfoot Workshop Food Safe Wax song yet, but give me a minute, see what I can come up with. CDA Woodtunning says, QQQ, does it smell of feet or one foot?
I decline to answer that through sheer embarrassment for Wayne.
Question. So
there we go.
Three people have volunteered the same question from Oliver, including Oliver himself. I think we answered it though.
Okay.
Wayne says, "Yep, only toe wax collected early in the morning. That's why I get up so early."
If I just knock that camera on, we'll find out when I go to the down cam next. If I go to it next.
Barry's Woodtunning's in the chat. You are at 102, young Jimmy.
Awesome. Hello, lovely people. Hope you're having a fantastic morning or afternoon. If you're, no, it'd be early, even earlier in the morning, or tomorrow if you're in Australia.
Ali's Wooden Crafts is in.
Let's put that over there.
Mr. Bear Woodcrafts in the chat.
How you doing?
101 lovely, ever lovely people watching.
Great stuff.
It's 10:23. Thermal Projects is telling us it's 9:30 p.m. in the evening.
Ooh. Right. Let's make sure this is on dead center. Looks like it to me. Face shield down. Actually, I need to move that round a bit. There we go. Here we go.
James Pritchard is in the chat.
Hello, James.
Folks, if you have a question, please prefix it with QQ or all hail the Easywood Tools God. Clive Roger says, hail the Easywood God. I think Oliver is on about how hard for the carbide tool, not the grit. How hard do you need to press for the carbide tool?
Really not hard at all. To be honest, these are, obviously with Easywood tools, these are razor sharp. There's different variants of carbides. Without trying to sound biased, Easywood tools are the highest of the quality ones. I've used various different tips over the years, and these are by far the best ones I've used. You know, if you're not using a higher quality tip, because it feels like it scratches the wood rather than cuts it. So Yeah, I mean, you could just imagine like someone scratching their nails along a chalkboard or something like that.
Couple
That's the
more
best
questions.
example.
CDA Woodtelling says, question, where did you get the blank from, JP?
I've got the blank from Yandles.
A couple of questions came through which weren't
a bit
prefixed.
more.
Folks, if you can put QQ, or All Hail the Easy Wood Tools God in front of it, that way I won't miss them. Clear Ribbon asks, why did you rub meths over it? What does that do?
So I put meths over it so that would clear the grain of any sawdust.
And a follow-on question from William Rose Creates, what chuck are you using, JP?
It's the Easy Wood Chuck.
You don't get ribbons from cardboard.
Right, there we go. That's been done. That's real thin on the edges. Oh, is that covered over there?
Is that a razor blade?
Real thin. Really thin. Right, so now we're going to sand that back so we can get some colour on there now.
Simba from Germany is in. Right.
Okay, how are you doing?
James Cassidy's in.
Hello, James. Right, let's turn that down and get that sanded back.
That's Lawrence. I think.
Right, so here we're going to start off. This is 80 grit that we're going to start off with. What time are we on, Dale?
You are at 10:26.
Right, okay, so we should have plenty of time.
Are you going to colour or?
Yeah, we're going to colour it.
Cool. That means I can avoid singing the grit song again. Yay!
Oh no, you still got to put Yorkshire Grit on the inside.
Oh well, folks, if you don't want me to sing the Yorkshire Grit song, please put it in the chat now.
I'm just taking off that edge so I don't slip my fingers open. That was quite sharp, went quite thin there.
Maybe worth showing the profile from the down cam.
Yeah, you can do.
Just to see we show everyone where it's at.
I forgot to have to click the mouse to reactivate it. So I don't know where you can see that.
It's very thin.
So I'll leave it here for a couple of minutes, and then obviously when we put the colour back on, where we'll go back to the tail stock.
Jeff S is in, says, can't hang out all day, but glad to see so many people this early. You are loitering around the 100 mark, Jay.
Awesome. That's great stuff. Alright, let's have a look. Let's see what that's like. There's not no torn end grain or anything on there. No. So when it comes to colouring wood, it's very similar to colouring a guitar. If you think you've coloured, don't think you've sanded enough, or you're wondering if you've sanded enough, sand some more. Because you haven't. You need to sand loads. It will pick, if as soon as you put stain on there or anything like that, it will show every little single imperfection. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of sanding, but sometimes needs must, so they say. Sanding's fun when you've got something called like drilly though, I suppose. Someone to talk to in the workshop.
Really, where would you be?
Yeah.
Benjamin tells us he's just ordered a laser jig. All money gone. Beans and bread from now on. Our resident French Kentish Han Solo, LeBarry is
Hello,
saying,
LeBarry.
What? No Bernie?
Not today, mate. Not today.
Joe Senior is putting the P45 back in the drawer. I think it's safe now, Jamie.
Good.
Michael Schneider is in the chat. You have 105 beautiful, lovely, wonderful people watching.
Awesome.
Folks, if you like what Jamie's doing and you want to see more of his content, please hit the thumbs up. That'll let the algorithm know that you like this type of content, and make sure it's in your feeds going forward.
Also, don't forget, I'll be giving away a Yorkshire Grit hat at the end of the live stream. If you've missed it already, I've already given away a hint as to what the question is going to be. So keep your ears wide open, so to speak. So right now we're going to put more denatured alcohol on. I'll say this anyway, just in case. So the reason we put denatured alcohol on is to clear the pores of any sawdust. There we go. Right, here you go. Right, I better go. I've got to switch cameras now, haven't I? Yeah, I have.
You're doing Didi.
Right. Where's the mouse? There you are. There we go. Right. Boom. Right, let's take this face shield off for a minute. Right. Right, some gloves. Right, so what we're going to do now is we are going to put some, we're going to be using Chestnut spirit stains for this. I've never really properly used Chestnut spirit stains. I've used the purple before on one of my videos that I've done, but never used them in like sequence. Use more than one colour at one given time. So the first time we're going to put on black, and then we're going to sand that back. Need a piece of wood to cover up the bit of the lathe. Right, so let's get that. And make a pad out of the tissue paper. Give that a bit of a shake just in case. Right, so lathe on slow so it doesn't go all up my walls and I've got to paint it again.
Saying nothing.
So what this is going to do is it's going to soak into all of the soft parts of the wood, and when I sand it back, you'll notice that it stays in. I don't need to go right to the center because that's going to be coming away. It will stay in certain areas of the wood and it will come out of all of the other parts of the wood. So let's put a bit more on there. Right, that's enough black.
You have a beautiful 114 wonderful, lovely folks.
Excellent.
I'm here to watch you this morning.
Right, let's turn that up a bit and then dry that out.
Clearly the toasts are being washed down now, and folks are making their way. Looked out the window and went, "Oh, there goes doing anything useful today at the weather." So, folks, please, let the next one up on today's virtual crafty is Mark the Gentleman Woodturner. I'll drop a link in shortly.
Definitely go over and show Mark some support. This is his first time doing the virtual craft festival. Not the first time doing lives. He does regular lives. But first time doing the virtual craft festival. So right, so that's all dried off. Now we're going to take up my my very own DeWalt drilly and take off some of this. take it back.
You're at 10:35.
Right, so that's 180, and go over it with 240. Looks like it's just spinning. It's just entering into a trance.
Is it?
There we go. Let's have some of it on now.
Can't sing the drilly song for that one. It's a fake drilly.
No, it's a fake drilly. Right, let's get rid of some of that sawdust. Right, so let's get some of these pads made up for the colours. So we're going to be putting on red, orange and yellow. And obviously with that black sanded back. Actually, I should probably put some methylated spirits over that again. Just take some of that dust back. Or I could just blow it off with a compressor, I suppose.
Michael
Let's have a look.
Schneider saying, who likes sanding? Dan
Not me.
is saying he loves a bit of
Definitely
sanding.
not me. Definitely not me.
Question. Rather than mess, could you use an air compressor?
Yes, you could.
As hodgepodge?
You definitely could.
I'm not sure it says.
Definitely could.
There's the chat's moving very fast, but Cammy from Cammy's Garage is in.
Hello, Cameron.
Justin saying, question. How slow is slow?
In reference to what? As in, at what speed do I put the colours on? Ideally, as slow as the lathe will go. Some lathes, the minimum, like my old lathe, for example, the slowest it would go was 500. So I'd obviously do that. It's just kind of it's kind of the same with sanding. Really, you don't want to go too fast, otherwise it won't do nothing. It's ever burn your hands. Right. So first one we want to do is red. I'm gonna put that on the outside.
Would that keep Barry happy? Do you think if you burned your hands?
Probably, yeah. Bernie. Bernie LeBrow. Right, so we put the lathe on at 140, which is the slowest speed on this belt. So make it so it's quite vibrant on the outside and work its way in. So you want to do it so the tissue is basically running out when you go to the next colour. Right, just like that. A bit like Tommy Cooper, just like that. Right, so there's the red. And let's get some orange. Oh, I've got to shake the bottle first. There we go.
Is that a euphemism?
Yep. And then you take off where that's kind of ended and go in from there.
Wood Wizardry by Colin. Morning all, sorry I'm late, just got in from work.
Hello, Colin. There we go. Do that. And onto the yellow. And obviously it doesn't really look like much at the moment, but once you put the sealer and all that good stuff on it, it'll pop. Oh, I keep forgetting to shake the bottles. Make sure it's mixed.
Folks, if you like what Jamie does, please remember and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and give that thumbs up. a bit of a tap. That way the algorithm will know that you like this content and it'll recommend it to you whenever Jamie releases a new video or goes live.
I usually take the yellow and kind of go all over it, because it kind of gives it all a bit of a boost in. So there we go. So there you go. So that's kind of what it's like at the moment. So now what I'm going to do is, so when it comes to sanding sealers, when you're using spirit-based sanding sealers, you want to put an acrylic-based sanding sealer on. Like I'm using the Chestnut acrylic based, and if you're using a water-based stains, you want to use a cellulose sanding sealer. So yes.
You have 120 people watching, young James.
Thank you very much for joining, everybody. So we're just going to quickly go over this, sealing that stain.
Folks, today's festival has been very kindly supported by Yorkshire Grit.
Yeah, very, very kindly.
A number of the shows today will have an opportunity to win some Yorkshire Grit hats. There's a question coming up from Jamie to win his. The rules are the first person to answer inside the live chat wins the hat.
Yeah, I've given away a clue as to what it is already. So you can kind of see it already. Let's just give that a couple of seconds to flash off. What time we're looking at, Dale?
Oh, you're at 10:41, so you're in no rush.
Oh, plenty of time, mate. Plenty of time. Let's give that a bit of a spin.
Mark the Gentleman Woodturner is up next.
Yeah,
here's a link
good old chat. Mark.
Good old Mark. Hello, Mark. How are you? I imagine right about now he's downstairs in his workshop getting ready.
I imagine so.
Robert from Hodgepodge Woodworks is saying, question, how do you keep your beard hair out of the finished product? Is it a beard hairnet?
It's a beard hairnet. No, I've actually got a chestnut neck thing, right there. Available on Chestnut's website.
Ugh.
I apologise for that view. How rude of me.
Not how rude of you, how scary of you. You've lost, there's 100 people left the video after that moment.
I don't blame them, to be honest. Right. Let's see what that's like. Yeah, that's dried off. Right. Right. Here we go. I'm going to take the number one hollower. I'm going to take out the centre. So, like Dale said, there's a big discount down at Yandles at the moment. So you can get yourself a number one hollower. I actually gave one of these away on my 5k giveaway, which was quite a while ago now. Well, it seemed like it was. So I'll probably be giving another one away soon anyway. By far my favourite tool. Right, let's get this up to speed and get this centre taken out.
Amy reckons she's already put her answer in. So I think we'll have to do everyone prompted for the question. Everything after the question. Cammy is saying he should probably get out of bed and make some coffee.
That could be a good idea.
Or just stay in bed and not bother with the coffee.
That's that for that. Let's get the Superfine Detailer, which is the CI7. Just put a couple of little points on there. Right, let's turn that down. Get the old sandy paper. Right, so let's go from 80 grit again. So, did you say Amy says she thinks she knows the answer already, does she?
She does. She thinks she's put that in, but we have to take that answer after.
I bet she doesn't.
You know. Flied Coast Woodtunnels in. Simon, morning, Simon. Jimmy, you have 124 people watching.
Awesome. Thank you very much, people.
Rusty Nails Woodshop is in, asking, do I hear Dale
Hello,
on the
buddy.
panel? I think it's really just
You
Dale
do.
who's on the panel, taking up the entire panel. I wanted all the space to
The old
myself so I
panel.
could spread out. Sid
Repurposing.
Lie back. Sid Repurposing says, QQQ, what model Easywood Hollier was it Jamie is using? Please, I didn't write it down.
It's Easywood #1 hollow. It's a CI5.
Tim's How to Make says, ooh, what a big chisel.
So I've got the Pro Size hollower, which comes with it's a CI3 tip. Fantastic hollower that is as well.
Justin reckons the answer's 42. You have 130 people watching you, Jamie.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
72 people want the content for next time, so they've given you some thumbs up. Claire from Claire's Crafted Corner is in.
Hello, Claire. For all your resiny, crafty stuff, you be sure to check out Claire's Crafty Corner.
Barry Fitch is in.
How you doing?
133 people watching.
Awesome. Thank you very much, everybody.
It's 10:49, Jimmy.
Awesome. Yeah, loads of time. We'll have this done. Right. That's it. So obviously, how you doing, Steve? So as you can see inside all of here, you got all the sawdust that's built up. So in this case, I'm just
Mrs. Yorkshire Grit is asking, can she answer the question for the giveaway?
Of course you can. I'm sure Glenn will throw a hat over the living room at you if you win it.
Attach it to the Nerf gun. Barry Fitch is saying, did someone say Stuart's not well? That's correct, Barry.
Yeah, that's correct. Well, yeah, he's a bit poorly.
Tim's How to Make is in.
He tried his hardest to be able to be on the show, but unfortunately, he just wasn't well enough.
Chris, the Wood Engineers, just popped in.
How you doing, Chris? Chris will be on a bit later on.
Chris is on between 12 and 1 today. Make sure you check him out.
Having some fun with some electronics.
So something very cool in the offing there. Make sure you check out Chris. Gerald, the French wood
definitely.
turner, is asking. It's a frantic question. There's 4 Qs in front of this one. GP, if you were going to get some easy wood tools to start as a set, which one would you go for, please? Thank you.
I would go for the mid-size set. Yeah, they're just they're just the better the better set. The pen turning set, it would obviously be too small. Pro size set, you really don't need anything that big to start off with. So I would definitely go for the mid-size set without doubt. That's a set that I've got, and that's kind of the standard size set as well. Standard size handles, in my opinion. So yeah, I'd go for the mid-size tools. Yeah. So um, also Dale, I apologise.
Oh no. Am I going to have to sing?
I think so. Yeah, the people might want it.
Folks, if you don't want me to sing, this would be the time to speak. Hands that feel pity can be soft as your face, with light brown Yorkshire gritty.
There we go.
No, I don't think I'm ever going to get away with that now. I think I'm going to go in my grave with that attached to my name. I blame you. I blame you, Mr. Grit, for that one. Damn you, sir.
Yeah,
Gerald, Gerald French Turner's asking, what does it consist of? The mid-size set?
the mid-size set. So the mid-size set comes with a rougher, a detailer, and a hollower. Actually, is it hollower? A square, a
No,
circle, and a diamond.
the detailer. It's a detailer. It's a rougher, and it's a finisher.
Finisher. That's it. Not hollower. Sorry. But
Yeah.
if you was to get any of the easy wood tools and you didn't own any already, I would highly recommend the number one hollower.
In the mid-size pack, you get a CI3, so you get a CI3 finisher, a CI2 rougher, and a CI4 detailer.
That's correct.
You're at 10:53, young James.
Awesome. So we're almost finished. I'm going to put a bit of Wayne's foot wax on here again. My, that sounds wrong.
Wax.
And
Don't
then
sound so bad.
we're talk giveaways. Right. So that's that on the inside there. So
As you're
let's
getting
get
to the end of this, 127 people watching.
nice.
Folks, to check out who's on today, please go to Virtually Crafty. That'll show you who's on, and if you click the running page, it'll give you the sequence running for the day. We're making a few adjustments to that, obviously, because young Stuart isn't feeling very well, so keep an eye on that throughout the day to see who's moving in, moving out, moving around in that particular list. And we'll put some fixed times against it in the next few minutes once we're absolutely certain who's filling the void properly. Up next is young Mark, the gentleman woodturner. Make sure you guys get ready to go over his channel at 10 a.m. There's the link to Mark. Mark, this is Mark's first time on the Virtually Crafty. He's super excited, super enthused. He's threatened pole dancing if you guys all go over. That might not be true. I might just have made that up. But please go over to his channel. Go over to his channel and check him out. He does some good work. And he's super excited to have you all there.
Yeah. Right. There we go, everybody. Right, let's get this off the lathe and get over to the other camera, and we'll ask you guys questions. Who wins the hat? Right, let's take this hat off. Hat off? No, face shield off.
Face shield.
Right, let's bring this bowl with us. Right, there's that camera. Bottom one. There we go. Right, so there we go. That's what we've just gone and done. So you see the rims quite thin there. So, all right. So the question is, you heard me mention a few times that the number one hollower is my favourite tool. The question is, what company has a sale on right now for easy wood tools? That is the question.
First answer wins.
First answer wins an easy wood tool. Easy wood tools hat? No, Yorkshire Grit hat.
We mentioned
There
it
you go.
earlier on.
Is that Michael A. Turning Down Under? Oh no, tell us. There's more than that. They've all come through at once. I'm not sure who had said that first. Who said that first, mate?
So they have all kind of something they've just all come through together. I think. I'm just having a look now.
So on my screen it says Shop Dog, which I believe is Mark.
Let's just check. Goddess Beard, Yando's close. The Klondike Craftsman's up before Shop Dog. Yeah, I think it was Shop Dog.
So
Yep,
Mark,
gone to this.
Shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, mate, and I'll get your address from you, and I'll forward it on to Glyn. And you will end up receiving a black or white hat. I'm unsure what one. That's totally up to Glyn. Yeah, thanks everybody for turning up. Thanks to Dale for earworming once again. Mark the Gentleman Woodturner is up next. I keep looking at the chat there and the cameras there. Thanks everyone for turning up once again. There will be another virtual craft festival, I'm sure, probably in another couple of months. Again, if you're interested in being part of it, just shoot me a message and an email, whatever the email is, down in the description. So yeah, just get in touch, and I'm sure we can arrange something. So yeah, Mark the Gentleman Woodturner's up next. So if you want to head over and go and enjoy his show, he's got something cool. He's been practicing for quite a long time for this, so yeah, go and show him some love.
Super excited.
He's really excited. He's cost him a fortune just in practicing. So yeah, he's been really looking forward to it. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the show. Take care, everybody. Have a good day and be safe.
Bye.